pals, gals, and fellow non-binaries. So for those of you who don't follow me on social media, links down below. Today is my birthday! So now that I'm 26 years old, I feel like I'm old enough to bestow some knowledge to you cute little potatoes. And since everybody and their grandmother does this sort of thing for their birthday, why not jump on the bandwagon and tell you 26 things that I've learned in my 26 years. But to keep this entertaining for you, I'm gonna take a shot of water for every year that I've been alive, which is now 26. Stay hydrated, kids. Try new things every once in a while. That includes food, music, activities. Life will get stagnant if you keep eating and listening and doing the same things day in and day out. Switch it up, add some variety. Just because it seems like everyone around you is getting married and having kids, that doesn't mean that you're failing at life. It just means that their definition of success and their priorities are different from yours. And that's okay. And on that note, don't settle for someone just because you're tired of being alone. You deserve someone who appreciates and even enjoys your little quirks, not just tolerates them. There's nothing wrong with asking for help sometimes, and doing so does not make you weak. Not everyone is going to like you and accept you for who you are. Get over it and focus on the ones who do. Be nice to people. Put it on your to-do list and make it a priority every single day. With as much hate as there is in the world already, you don't need to add to it by being an asshole. Life's too short to not eat that donut or that piece of pizza. Just don't eat them all the time. Unfortunately, scientists haven't come up with a way to make salad taste like pizza. So just eat the damn salad. Even if you don't say it out loud, thinking shit about people is, in some cases, worse than actually talking shit about people. Quit holding grudges, especially for the tiniest things that upset you. Don't forgive someone because they deserve it. Do it because you deserve the peace that comes with it. Not everyone is talking smack about you. Anxiety can be a bitch sometimes, but just because two people are talking in your vicinity does not mean that they're talking about you, let alone talking shit about you. You are not a bad person for cutting ties to toxic relationships, and that includes friends and family. Correct people if they refer to you with the wrong pronouns or call you by your dead name. Yes, anxiety and overall general fear are terrifying, but your future self will thank you for it. Stop planning and start doing. Yes, planning things out can be an important step, but don't spend so much time planning that you don't actually end up doing it. Trust me, you aren't gonna look like a 12-year-old prepubescent for the rest of your life, so take care of your skin. In the words of Hannah Hart, you can't stop the aging process, but you can plateau it. And you can do so by wearing moisturizer and putting on sunscreen, because sunburns and skin cancer are not something you want. There's nothing wrong with being nostalgic every so often, but there's too much hope and promise in the future to stay and reminisce on the past. You can't move on to the next chapter if you keep rereading the last one. Unplug every so often. You don't need to share every little second of every day with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Just like you don't need to know what's going on every single second of everybody else's day. By the way, if you want to follow me on social media, the links are always down there. Say no every once in a while. Helping people can be great, but sometimes you just need to think of yourself first. And that's okay. For the love of Beyonce, get more sleep. There are many different health benefits, and you'll feel better overall. Oh, and taking a 5-hour nap after work doesn't count. In the words of Britney Spears,
if you want a hot buddy, you want a Bugatti, you want a Maserati, you better work, bitch.
If you really want something, and I mean really want something, then get off your ass
and work, bitch.
Make plans with people and actually follow up on those plans. Oh, and during these plans, put your damn phone down and actually contribute to the conversation. It makes you feel like crap when other people are messing with their phones when you're trying to tell them something, so don't make them feel the same way. Money can't buy you happiness, but there's nothing wrong with wanting to be self-sufficient. As much as going to work and paying bills sucks sometimes, you have the ability to take care of yourself. And that in itself is super badass. It's okay to be alone. You don't need to spend every waking moment of every day in a relationship or hanging out with your friends. Want to go to the movies and nobody to go with? Great! You don't have to share your popcorn or the armrest. You can take out both of those suckers. Want to go to a restaurant and nobody else wants to? Good! You can order whatever the heck you want and not have that awkward sharing of desserts thing. Nobody wants to share desserts. No one. Find comfort in being by yourself. In the words of Tom Haverford from Parks and Rec, treat yourself. Within reason. Buy yourself gifts. Heck, who knows you better than yourself? No one. Exactly. And finally, contrary to popular belief, nobody has their life all put together in their 20s. So don't think that you have to be the exception.